know me, my name is Gina and welcome to my channel. I make lifestyle content and a whole bunch of content about Vegas is coming up. So today we are talking about the Durango Casino.
Jesus, let me know, but they show no fish. Yeah, say you found it, but she's still gonna hold on. They say you found it, but she...
It is the new buzz of the town. It has opened up this past Tuesday, December 5th. And everyone has already posted their walkthrough, but I wanted to do something a little different and talk about my perspective of Durango as a Las Vegas local, and if Durango has the edge to compete with some of the other great local casinos we have out here. So I'm gonna include the footage I took Saturday, and we went December 9th, me and my boyfriend. But it was super packed and it was hard to get a bunch of footage. So I will also be including some clips from Station Casino, the walkthrough they did of Durango, just to give you the full perspective points that I had about the casino that I think are important to note before going into my thoughts and observations. One, parking is free. I know that is always very important to everybody. There is an outside parking lot, a self-parking garage, but they do have valet that you could pay for as well. I did read in the comments that people who have to use like a smart vehicle charger, such as Teslas, that is something that is not free. If you have to charge your smart vehicle, such as a Tesla, they will charge you. And yeah, I heard a lot of critiques about that. My second point I want to get into is the vibe of the casino. When I walk through, it definitely gives me desert or oasis vibes. They actually have a lot of natural lighting and windows in the casino, which is very different than the other casinos' choice of having natural light so you can see the daylight, the nighttime. But I will say the natural light helps the casino a lot. This property isn't super huge, but with the natural light and the big windows, it makes the property definitely feel bigger. Dining options at Durango will be mid-range to high-end dining. The only places that will probably be on the cheaper end is Irv's, the hot dog and like hamburger place. Didn't catch the prices on the pizza, but I think someone else quoted it as about $6 a slice, which isn't too crazy. As for that, everything is pretty pricey. So I wouldn't say out of all the other casinos or the local casinos, they have the best options for affordable eats. They do have a bunch of high quality restaurants. Unfortunately, we did not get to eat anywhere because again, it was super packed. The lines were long. The staff is new. They're learning, the restaurant. So lines were not moving at all. So we did not get to eat there. Okay, so my last point before I hop into my thoughts and observations from a local is the sports book is beautiful. Like, I wouldn't say it's topping Circa, but I definitely see the comparison between Westgate Sportsbook and Durango Sportsbook. But I will say Westgate is probably way bigger. Having all the screens, I will say regular seating just to sit down and watch the games did seem limited. It seemed like you had to either buy a booth or be ordering drinks or food from the bar area and around that area to get like couch seating, table seating, whatever. And then what they did was one of the restaurants, George's, is actually like intertwined with the sports book. So you also have the restaurant where people are eating as well. And I don't know, as a sports goer, unless you are actually eating and watching the game, I'm not sure how noisy or hectic that could be if you wanted to just relax and watch the game. But I do think it is a unique idea because me, as someone who likes to watch, sports, and my boyfriend who likes to watch sports, that does seem like entertaining thing, an edge to be able to, you know, eat in the sports book, have a good time. George's also has outdoor seating as well, and I will talk about that more so in the next section. So here we go. So flat out, do I see Durango as the next new local hangout spot, the next new local hot casino? Yes, I will say it is a new and fresh casino. People are gonna gravitate to it. I feel like the age group that they cater to is mid 20s to late 30s. I definitely see when it warms up it being more of a party hangout spot, because they do have like a lot of lounges, bars. In Bel Air, they have the pool table outlooking the pool area. I could definitely see a DJ out there, people in the lounge ordering drinks, playing pool, seeing the people in the pool having the good time. And then the restaurant George's also has a outdoor area where it has some outdoor games like the hand sack game, and also they have a stage where live music is looked to be going to play out there. So I could definitely see that being a hangout spot. It does not have a lot of family friendly options, but I definitely see it for people who want to have a good hangout and party vibe. So let's talk about the stuff that the Durango Casino does not have. And honestly, once I went back through my notes, it's a lot of stuff missing. Now, there is no Starbucks. I will say they do have the 2 Vesta coffee places on property and Summer House, the bakery area that offers coffee. But I just thought it was surprising because Starbucks seems so standard in all of these casinos, but Durango does not have a Starbucks as of now. They also have no poker room. They have no bowling alley, no movie theater, no arcade. It seems more for 20, 21-year-olds and up. It does not seem family friendly. Even the property itself, it is small, and a lot of the areas, security was telling people with their kids and families, hey, you cannot stand here, you cannot stand here. You are too close to an open bar, you are too close to the casino floor. And I could see people getting frustrated. And I will say, to add to that point, after reading up more, it does seem like the Durango Casino is not finished. They are planning on building another hotel tower that will at least have a movie theater and bingo room. But I know serious gamblers, poker players always look for that poker room. So for a casino not to have a poker room, I think that's very interesting, especially being a local casino, one of the only casinos out in that area not to offer a poker room. Yeah, I think that's a major miss, because again, who are you serving? Getting into one of my last points that I have not seen a lot of people talk about it, and I think they don't want to talk about it because this is kind of a slap in the face for me, what's going on, but the room rates at Durango. So just from the rates they have posted now, it looks like it is ranging from 230, so I just said 200 plus, to about $430. I chose a random date that was February 2nd for a one-night stay, and that room came out to $424. That is before taxes and resort fees. While I was looking for that room, I also wanted to compare it to others actually on the Strip. The Strat is charging $94. The Strat is the Strat. It is not in the best area. So I know you were gonna argue that. Treasure Island, right on the Strip, right next to the Mirage, $165. Caesar's Palace, you're getting towards the middle of the Strip now. Great view, great property, a lot to offer, $161. I think the room rates at Durango are pretty outrageous just for what they are offering right now versus casinos on the Strip, casinos on Fremont, and local casinos. I have not looked at too many local casino prices besides for South Point, but I just feel like on average a $200 and plus room to $400 for a casino not that close to the strip, that doesn't have the most affordable eating options, that doesn't have a lot of entertainment options besides for a nice variety of casino games, a nice sports book. I don't know. I feel like they have to come off those room rates. I definitely do want to stay there and review the room myself, so stay in tune for that. But yeah, they need to offer a discount. I understand you are getting a brand new room, but in my opinion, if I could get Caesar's Palace on the same night for $161, even with what they charge in parking and resort fees, and taxes, is going to be nowhere near $424. And at Caesar's Palace, I have the mall area where I could go shopping. I'm towards middle of the strip, so I could go to other casinos walking. I don't have to Uber for the most part, unless I'm going towards like Resorts World. Was Durango topping Red Rock? Absolutely not. Red Rock has a way better pool area, way better floor. It's larger, it's more spacious, and I do think you get more bang for your buck. Valley casino floor is way better. Food court area has way more affordable options. And then they do have the arcade movie theater for the children. They have Pizza Rock. So yeah, I think, and everyone says how great Green Valley's pool is. So I think Durango really has to find its edge and give locals a value, get locals in there, because I feel like Durango is about 15-20 minutes from me. I would choose other properties before I choose Durango. I want to go back because my experience wasn't the best because it was super busy. Durango Casino is a very influencer aesthetic casino. It has a lot of like photo op opportunities, a lot of things where I feel like influence will flock because it has a nice background. Also in the comments, I heard the machines were very tight. Not a lot of people were winning. So something has to give Durango. I understand this is just a newly built property. You're trying to recoup money on your investment, but something has to give in order for you to be in the ball game of casinos. So yeah, this was my video. If you like it, definitely hit that subscribe button. In about 2 weeks, we'll be staying at the Horseshoe, and I have a lot of restaurant reviews and Horseshoe content coming up. So yes, definitely stay in tune and have a good one.